viewers once again. This time we're going to show you how to install DHCP and also set up remote desktop connection. Now, DHCP is a client service protocol that automatically provide IP host address with IP addresses. It automatically assigns IPs from a given range, right? And remote desktop allows a user to connect to a client and access their desktop environment and their applications remotely from a different computer. So we begin by going to the server, click Start, Server Manager. We go to Roles, we click Add Roles, click Next, and we select DHCP CNET. This is the one we want to install. We click Next, and this is just information talking about the DHCP and all those sort of stuff, right? This is the IP address that we will be using. Click Next. You validate it, make sure that it's valid. Click Next. Click Next to this. Let's leave it as default. And we want to add IP addresses in a given range. So now we want to create a scope name. So I've just named this HUDAK scope, right? And the IP address we could start from 192.168.0. Let's start from 20 and go on 192.168.0. Let's go to 200. Subnet mask of 255.255.255.0, and ensure this is wired lease, right? Click OK, and you click Next. We want to disable DHCP v6, seeing that we will only be using IPv4. Click Next, and click Next again. And this is the summary of what is happening before. Click Install. Now this installation will take a little while, so I want to pause the video and come back to show you. As we can see here, the installation was successful, right? So we can now click Close, and we have it here as one of the roles. So this is 4 of the 16 roles that we have installed here. Now let's go to remote desktop connection, right? So what we want to do is go to one of our client computers. Let's go to Windows Vista, right? Right, this one we want to ensure that the remote desktop is active, is enabled. I'm sorry, not here. We go to my computer, properties, remote, right? We check this, allow this, apply, and okay. Now let's go back to the server, right? Click Start, go to remote desktop connection, and we enter the IP address, which would be 192.168.03. that is of the Vista machine. So we will want to connect. Just wait till it connect. We enter the credentials, right? So what we can see here, it's saying that another user is currently logged onto the computer. If you continue, the user has to disconnect from the computer. Do you want to continue? And you click yes. right? So what will happen is that a message would come up here if that other user is on the network. So what we do, we click OK and allow them. If not, it will automatically connect within 30 seconds. So we click OK and it will connect. This will log off, and you can see here this would start connected. So what we have here is that Windows Vista administrators log on, and we are logged in via the server, right? If we minimize this, we can still have the server machine up and running while we have this remote connection. Now this is the end of the tutorial. I hope it was much informative to you, and I thank you once again for viewing.